And we are back with another question from a member. Ron, are we called to be humanitarians by the Alliance, even though we have some fear in requesting SKRs? My heart says I am a humanitarian, but it also has some resistance to obtaining SKRs. Can you comment on this?
Yes. I would like to ask you a question. Why, if the Alliance is going to give you the tool to do your work, why would you turn it down? What is the fear that you're expressing here about SKRs? You got some soul searching to do here. If you think that SKRs are a problem for you and you're having some resistance in obtaining an SKR, um, the Alliance says, I'm going to call you to do some work for me, for us, whatever. And I'm going to give you some tools to do that. So it's going to be in the form of money. How are you going to get the money? Well, there's an Alliance process to do that. If you turn down the SKRs, I hope you have some of your own bonds. And if you have some of your own bonds, why would you resist SKRs? We have SKRs for Loved One Society because people donated to us large, very large sum of bonds, high value bonds, and we break it down into millions, which are it's 7 zeros, which is $3 million worth. And we give you 360 of those in the SKRs, plus the 100 quintillions, 40 of those. So the question that you need to ask yourself, why am I experiencing fear? Are you afraid of money? Are you afraid that it will change you? Are you afraid that you will have problems associated with people coming to ask you for money? All of those kinds of, I have a lot of money questions. Now, keep in mind that the changes that are coming will eliminate many of those kinds of people in our lives. They won't be here. They can't be here because they're not in harmony with where we're going. Where we're going is into the fifth dimension. And that's a process that you have to do yourself. No, why would you fear that? Why would you fear something that comes from Jesus? Why would you fear that a gift from Jesus is something that will hurt you? Ask yourself those kinds of questions. And if you haven't got your SKRs, put all that garbage behind you. And let's get you set up so that the Alliance can give you a redemption appointment. And you can have your funds to be a humanitarian. If you don't have the SKRs, if you don't have your own bonds, you're not going to be a humanitarian as part of the Alliance process. There's no getting around. The Alliance is in charge. You either do it their way or you're not going to be involved. I hope that is simple for people to understand. If I'm hanging on to my cabal ways of believing and rejecting what I have given you as the Alliance's way that they want us to work with for Loved One Society, if you're going to reject any of that, then they will reject you. It's just that simple. Get your SKRs and don't fear. Let's go on to the next question.
Thank you, Ron. Wonderful answer. And we'll be right back with another question.